Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Jizo, and we are out here taking the train to Kyoto. But I got a special guy here next to me. What is your name, my boy?
What's up? It's Kai McKenzie.
Kai.
We head to Kyoto to go to the Toji flea markets.
What interested you about the flea markets? Why did you want to go there?
My grandma said that you can find some really cool fabrics, really cool antiques. She said, while you're here, definitely check it out. It's on the 21st of every month. So, yeah, had some free time.
That's crazy. I've kind of known Kai for maybe like 2-3 months now. His grandma really has been giving him all the hidden gems in Japan. What did your grandma do, bro? Before, I mean, she retired or is she not?
Yeah, she's retired at the moment. I'm honestly not too sure what she did for work, but she did study Sado and Ikebana, and she's got the
license. Yeah,
like
damn.
The plaque, yeah.
Grams. Shout out Mackenzie Grams. You feel me?
Minami.
Yeah, that's a fact. But you know what's crazy is like, I was talking to my friends yesterday, like Japan is the only country that has a hanami, bro. You know, like a hanami, if you guys don't know what a hanami is, sorry, got homie talking loud, but it's literally just watching flowers with people that you love, or just watching the flowers as they bloom, and enjoying the day. How was that? Have you experienced hanami?
Not in Japan, not that I can remember. I think as a kid I have done it, but there is something in Canberra that's sort of similar.
Okay.
It's called Floriade, but they grow tulips, and it's, I think, over a month. People just come, and it's kind of like a festival. There's food stalls, there's, little things you can buy. It's like a state organized event, but
Very cool.
I mean, not quite the same. It's more of like you go with your friends, or you go with your partner, more of like a date.
Okay. So festival,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
similar, definitely. But yeah, what's cool is just like how they incorporate nature in their everyday life. And your grandma did sado and kado, right? The flower.
Yeah.
Like they were literally took flowers and like really tried to make it aesthetically beautiful, some parts of nature. And I just find that very, very interesting. Like, what other culture is doing that? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll let this show.
Anywho, you see, we both swagging out of control. Is this your daily type of garb? Can you explain your outfit to us, my G?
Yeah, so this, I don't know what it's called. There's a word that Tsubasa used to describe my style. It was the style that Fudio wear, so like the school delinquents.
Okay, nice.
I feel like this look fits that for sure, like the uniform, but it's a little bit more stylish.
Facts.
A little bit different.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of vibe.
Where do you usually buy these clothes from?
They're handmade.
They're handmade. Oh, interesting. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. The fabric is definitely something I've never really felt before.
Yeah, it's a nept cotton twill, so it's got that rough.
Right.
It kind of looks like it's pilling, but that's actually the effect of the fabric.
That's fire.
And it's also lined with old kimono fabric.
Sheesh.
It's a bit brittle, so it's torn up, but
adds
to the character.
Handmade. where would somebody get a garment like that, bro?
You can directly ask me. I do custom orders, but I'm not really selling these at the moment.
What? Wait, hold up. Hold up. You make these?
Yeah.
You made this?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. This is very, very fly.
Thanks.
Very subtle. What was the inspiration on this?
This one was inspired by the Meiji Restoration and how Japan's government used Western influenced uniforms to give Japan a more modernized, civilized look, so they can bring themselves up to the rest of the West and sort of present themselves as a powerful modern country.
Wow. Are these like the type of garments that you usually make? Is this your normal process?
I would say so. I use black pretty often, so in terms of color, yes. Styles pretty I don't know if I'd say versatile, but I do switch it up here and there. Yeah, this sort of sleek, refined look is my sauce.
Sheesh. Let's go into it. I mean, there's so much I want to ask you, but these buttons, I'm interested because this garment is based off of, a Japanese time period. But I see these Western buttons. What does this represent?
So these were pretty much just what I could find, the shank buttons. I'm getting some custom made at the moment.
Cool.
With a more meaningful design. But yeah, it's just this. I actually got the idea from school uniforms. They've got the metal buttons on Japanese uniforms.
Okay.
And if you have a look, it's a sakura and it says like 2 or 4, depending on if you're 2 or 4 set. And yeah, this is just a like a substitute, I guess, because I didn't have my custom buttons. But once they're here, I'll be swapping them out.
Did you do the buttons yourself as well?
I didn't make these ones.
No, as far as I'm sorry, sew them.
Yeah, sew them on.
Jeez.
So these are hand sewn on.
Wow, bro, very dope.
Honestly.
All right, I mean, there's so much that we can talk about as far as like your fashion. I just want to see, where is your style inspired from?
Primarily Japanese history and culture. I do a lot of reading online and books. Ever since I moved to Japan, I've been going to museums, galleries.
How long have you been
like
in Japan?
About 2.5 months now.
Okay,
so,
wow, very fresh.
Yeah.
Where is your connection to Japanese culture?
My mom's Japanese, so I'm half Japanese. I grew up in Australia. Didn't really have a solid connection to my Japanese heritage, and I decided 2 years ago or a year and a half ago that I wanted to explore more of that using fashion.
That's beautiful. What are some of your non-negotiable for fashion, like styling? Is there something that you always wear with your outfits? Like, it seems like this market that we're in, as far as sharing Japanese clothes, it's not a huge market, but it's a very open market. I don't know why there isn't more Japanese clothes that's being made, but you're creating this new style. I see. Is there any? What would you say? Like, how do you style an outfit? Like, what is your definitely necessities with an outfit?
With outfit styling, I usually just keep throwing things on, keep throwing pieces that I've made on, swapping jackets, swapping pants until something works. When it works, I know. When I look at them around, I'm like, yeah, that's it.
Well, what is that? What does that vibe give off, bro? What is that when you say that? That's it. What type of vibe?
Like balanced. It's kind of. It just. You can just tell. You just look at it and it looks balanced. It looks good.
See, I don't know, man. You might just have like an artist eye, bro. Because like for me right now, I would say my clothes. I have like a streetwear, more street vibe, where Kai is much more refined. But I would say my colors, they're balanced as far as like I got a lot of different colors on. I got patterns on the pants, but my shirt is a solid blue. Got this tie-dye sweater on, pullover hoodie. But I'd say I'm pretty balanced, as far as like the colors and how they mesh well. And then the silhouette with it is also it's very what's it balance? Yeah, balance in my perception. But what is balance for you, bro? What is that? What does that mean?
That's hard to explain. It's a feeling,
right?
It's spiritual.
Facts. For real though, it's hard. Like for me too, it's hard to just like say. It's more as a feeling, like when you put on. Like I was trying to, I told Kai, right, yo, we gonna make a YouTube today, like get swaggy. He said easy, not like EASY, but easy. And and I'm trying to pick out an outfit, you feel me? But yeah, I was forcing it, and I can feel that I was forcing it. And then I just woke up this morning. I'm like, yeah, this feels right. I put it on, and yeah, right. And it's like, yeah, I didn't think about it. When I think about it, it just like gets forced. So
I have a bit of a weird tactic. If sometimes it looks bad in one mirror, so you go to two other mirrors and you check with two different mirrors. If it looks good with 2 out of 3, if it looks good in 2 out of 3 mirrors, then you're good. That's so weird. Like,
you have a lot of interesting quirks, my boy. But people will find out more. I want y'all to stay tuned. Dang, we talked for a long time. But yo, we're going to these Toji markets. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been in a very long time. Let's see what we find, my G.
Yeah, came for it. Really can't figure out my way. Oh shit. Okay, I thought it said 1200. It's like 10.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But definitely, I think he probably tricking people.
Yeah. Man, that's it. Look at like this.
Yeah, I'm going to get some wagashi though. Dango, machi dango. いいねんけど、ちょっと himself. Teigaki. Teigaki means to write by hand. Dang, this is fire. He's killing it. It's dope. This is your first one so far. How are you feeling? What is it? What's the vibe that you get?
It's crowded. Variety is actually my first flea market in Japan. Like we're just scratching the surface. Still like heaps of stores.
Facts.
All the way through, so take our time, find some fish.
And you? 塗ってないデザインしたんだけど。そう。俺も和服をちょっとモダン形でやってます。ここも素敵。これはどういう生地ですか？いいです。自分で染めてた？何時間かかりました？染める。染めるのをね、5回から6回染めるから、すごい時間がかかる。ねえ、どうやって柔らかくなってるの？薄くする。柿渋の液をね、薄く何回も何回も。めっちゃいい感じ。ありがとう。ダルマ大好き。いやー、柿渋だ。柿のパンみたいなのが、そう。日光に当たって止まる。分かった。Totally see why this called. Wow, this is fire. Sashiko. Konnichiwa. Taibanyaki anko de. Konnichiwa. Ogini. Ogini.
Yeah, I was looking at that
Her
earlier.
titties out.
Give me 10 of these right now. The scroll is like hanging off.
Oh. Look at my boy right in the video. Swag. Ooh, oh, this is Kai Poi. Sheesh, I can see this in the stew. I can see this in the stew. Oh, wow. Oh, this one. Yeah. You got similar taste when it comes to hanging scrolls. Pretty. Show the camera, my G. Sheesh. That's pretty fire, bro. I like the combination.
Yeah, I was just.
Can you help me with this, bro?
Yeah.
Because just take the top and I'll take the bottom. Hold that. Wow, this is fire. We are in the crowd, but now we are in this very peaceful temple. How was your experience so far at the flea market?
Yeah, it's really cool actually. Found a nice scroll. Don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but it's a little moving in present for myself when I do move it.
Oh, that's
Tokyo.
beautiful.
I'm gonna save it for Tokyo, yeah.
Wow. And you said, what kind of stores did you find here?
There's heaps of stuff. There's fabric, clothes, ceramics, antiques, a little brooch.
Right. What's the story on this bad boy?
This, apparently it's inspired by the tigers. I don't know. It spoke to me.
That's good. I guess that's like kind of a recurring theme of feeling.
Right. Same with this. You just feel it.
So now that we are out of the training, I want people to see your fashion. So again, like, this is handmade. You made this.
I did.
Which one was more difficult to make for you?
Probably the jacket, because it's the linings. Putting lining in. But I mean, once you get used to it, it's easier. This was just one of the first few jackets that I lined, so yeah, it's still within the learning curve. If that makes sense.
It's cool because I remember you just posted a video about
the studs. So
studs.
This pair is a different stud pattern. This is an original design.
Okay.
These are like an everyday version of the haka pants, which
Okay.
are the big, the big hakama pants that I made recently, like last year. This was a toned down version of it. So instead of having 7 pleats around each leg, I made 2 pleats and then 5 studs. So 5 plus 2, and then it's the Bushido no Natsu no Toku. So like the 7 virtues of Bushido.
Wow.
It's like 7.
So all your designs are very intentional, you would say.
Yeah. I try and make sure everything has a reason. If it doesn't, then I leave it out usually. Or
would you say you create the concept first, or you find a fabric that you really resonate with, and then you create the concept? Which comes first?
It depends. It's case by case, but most of the time it's concept first, and then I find material that plays into it well.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, this jacket, for example, this is a bit more conceptual, but it's supposed to symbolize how military uniform and that like Western government uniform is a relic of the past. How it used to mean we're modernized, but now it's kind of fading away. That sort of imagery.
Nice.
And that's why it's distressed, got that pilling.
Do you share that with your audience?
Not yet.
Not yet. Is this a new piece or?
Yeah, this is my next piece.
That's beautiful. Sheesh. I'm feeling the vibes. The pocket. We got a pocket. I didn't even know you had a pocket on the side.
Yeah, you got pockets on the side. Got pockets here and here, and then there's little bits of distressing.
Right. I see that. That's fire.
bit there, a little bit on the back.
You intentionally chose those spots?
No, I actually just beat the fabric with a stick, and then.
Can you please tell the audience that you got that on video? We can
I
see you
actually
beating
do.
Yes. They too,
I
you
do.
feel me? It's fire.
I was releasing my anger.
So there's really the military vibe is really implanted into the garment. All right, so just give us a little, spin around, let people see what you're looking at. What would you call this style that you're creating, my G?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. I haven't really put a name on it yet.
Okay.
I gotta figure out what that word was that Tsubasa gave me, because that was perfect.
So hear the concept first, and then everything is going to follow after. A real, what would you say, a surgeon. You're a surgeon in the game, right? You feel me? Precisely cutting these muscles. Don't mind my voice, but you see, we both share love for Japanese culture. We just interpret it differently. I've looked while we were shopping, you're looking at different. I'm really into Buddhism, so I was looking at a lot of the different Buddhist relics. You're really into Japanese culture. You like the different, what did you say, the pottery. I mean, these little thingamabobs, a little, you feel me? You got to give him a name, but it was just interesting seeing we're looking at the same thing, just at different points of it and
different angles.
So he's more like a surgeon. I'm more like you go in the trenches, you feel me? I'm in the guerrilla warfare swag. I'm out, in the action. So, I got the street vibe going, you feel me? A lot of different colors. I love not using color and being black, but I feel like for me, if I wear too much black, it kind of gives a very strong vibration that is harder to what would you say, express that to an audience, and they feel the same way where I'm coming from. Rather where a little bright, it's strong, but it's pop, so you have a little different variety, and I felt like this speaks more with people, so this was kind of the vibe that I'm going off today. But today I just decided to wear, because it's getting spring now. It is officially spring. Yes, you can come. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody, that I know. How are you, brother? Sheesh, it's been a long time, right? This is my friend.
Hey, Kai. Nice to meet you.
We are doing a video at the moment, but it's nice that you are joining. Sharing my experience. We first time coming to Toji today, so the flea market. So. What are you doing today? Are you checking out the flea market? Are you? Right. It's worth coming to. You would. 2 minutes. Right. Right. Would you say, okay, so how long have you been living in Japan?
30 years.
30 years. Sheesh. Wow. All right, so I just reached 10. Sheesh. Okay. Peace out. That was quick. But the show must go on. Anywho, back to the fashion. Anyway, I picked because it is spring now, so decided to go with these pants, little poppy. These are my everyday, you feel me, Tabi. But then this is the Jizo jersey, you feel me. This is gonna be my main jersey that I rock all the time. I see you're like a cartoon as well, where you're cool to wear the same outfit over and over again.
Yeah, I wear the same shit. I have uniforms, and I just repeat those.
Facts.
Over and over and over again.
Facts. I honestly, I could wear this outfit. Well, I could wear this almost every single day, and not get tired of it. I think that's big with my designs as well. Like, I'm not trying to make one like stand out, you know. I want something that you can repeatedly put on every day.
Basic, essential.
Right.
What's it called? Yeah.
Essentials.
Essential. Yeah. Good term.
All right, y'all. We are going to get back to the Toji, and we'll come back and give you a little feedback on how it went.